Hey, I've got your stories for this, the third week of April 2022. In the first one, New York's Public Service Commission has approved contracts for two major renewables/transmission projects. First, the $11 billion Clean Path New York project is made up of over 20 New York-sited wind and solar generation projects and a new 175-mile, 1,300-megawatt underground transmission line bringing renewable energy into New York City. Second, the controversial $2.2 billion Champlain Hudson Power Express transmission project that will bring some wind, but mostly hydropower from upstate New York and Canada to New York City. These are the largest transmission projects in New York State in 50 years. The Champlain Hudson project will pass under Lake Champlain, and the rest will be buried as it snakes along the Hudson River on its way down to New York City, which has agreed to purchase a portion of the renewable attributes generated by both projects. This line should be operational in 2025, delivering 1,250 megawatts into the New York metro area. Transmission is going to be an increasingly bigger deal as utility-scale renewables get built out, so it's interesting that the Minnesota Department of Transportation just released a report on the feasibility of locating buried high-voltage DC lines within highway rights-of-way. The study reviewed applicable policy, regulation, and projects, analyzed Department of Transportation specific concerns, and found that buried HVDC transmission is cost-effective and can be feasibly cited in interstate and highway rights-of-way. While some challenges were identified, none appeared insuperable. Which is good, as on April 21st, the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission issued a long-awaited notice of public rulemaking related to transmission. The proposed rules address challenges in planning and cost allocation, requiring utilities that move power to identify transmission needs resulting from the evolving resource mix, and making transmission developers assess needs for new regional transmission infrastructure over a minimum 20-year timeframe. It now awaits comments and may issue final rules as early as the year's end. Sticking with renewables, on Sunday, April 3rd, California ISO's grid hit a record 97% renewable energy at 3:39 p.m., breaking the previous record of 96.4% notched just a week prior. Also in the Broken Records Department, March 29th saw wind energy nationally surpass coal and nuclear on the same day, with turbines in the lower 48 generating 2,017 gigawatt hours of electricity. Wind had surpassed coal-fired power and nuclear electricity separately on days earlier in the year, but not both on a single day. There will be more wind in the future, and some of it will come from taller towers which access steadier winds if GE Renewable Energy has its way. GE just inaugurated an R&D facility in New York State focused on 3D printing to make concrete bases for wind turbine towers. A collaboration between GE, 3D printer company Cobod, and cement manufacturer Lafarge Holcim is working on this project. Field applications are expected within 5 years. Well, the Department of Energy and partners announced a Vehicle to Everything V2X MOU, which will unite resources from the DOE, its national labs, state and local governments, mostly Californian, utilities, and private entities such as Ford Motor Company, as well as some of the bidirectional charging companies. These partners will evaluate technical and economic feasibility of integrating bidirectional charging into our energy infrastructure. Of course, cyber will be a key component of V2X charging. The DOE also announced an EV at Scale lab consortium bringing together 6 national laboratories to conduct R&D in the areas of smart charge management, high power charging, dynamic wireless charging, codes and standards, and cyber and physical security. Automaker Hyundai is charging forward in this area, announcing in early April that it will make the onboard charger from the Ioniq 5 capable of bidirectional charging. Hyundai also plans to introduce a new EV equipped with V2G technology right out of the gate. The new vehicle may be the Ioniq 6, which will be unveiled within months. It's currently running 2 V2X pilots in the Netherlands and Germany with its Ioniq 5, equipped with customized V2G capable software. The Netherlands project is in the city of Utrecht, which will help that city in its goal of becoming the world's first bidirectional city. I can see the signs now. Welcome to Utrecht, the world's first bidirectional city, with people coming in, looking at the sign and saying, huh? Well, thanks for watching. That's all for this week. We'll see you again next week.